Right, welcome back to Game Assay. Play Assay if you watch this later on YouTube. So, we just had the Battle of Bunker Hill, where we waltzed through unharmed because everyone thought we were on their side. How do I get upstairs? And now we have a meeting with the Directorate of the Institute. As soon as I can find out where the fuck they are.
You call this a clean floor? Are your visual receptors malfunctioning? Can you not see the grime and dust?
Hi, kitty. Please don't try to eat my headphones. Alright. Hard save here. Yeah. Head of the secret
We're
blade.
all here.
Don't make excuses.
I think it's time we begin.
Sir, excuse me, but what exactly is he doing here?
I will address that issue. But there are other subjects that require our attention first. The level of unrest in the Commonwealth continues to rise, as we're all aware. Your report.
All Institute facilities remain completely secure with the exception of one notable breach. Otherwise, internally, things are as tight as they've ever been. Dr. Ayo has been keeping an eye on things topside.
Yes, Watchers show no additional threats beyond those previously identified. Boston International Airport remains occupied, with Brotherhood presence noted at several other points throughout the Commonwealth. Intelligence suggests that this railroad continues to operate and is becoming more ambitious. SRB agents are monitoring all known situations, sir.
Very good, thank you. It's clear that our safety needs to be the primary concern going forward. To that end, where are we on Phase 3?
Sir, are you sure this is the time to be discussing it? Given, well, considering all parties present?
Ah, yes, that's true. Have you heard anything about Phase 3?
Not really.
I don't think so.
It's all right. I wouldn't expect you to have. The project has been classified from the beginning. Power is, as I'm sure you've seen above ground, a very valuable commodity. I'm not talking about some abstract concept of control. I mean real, tangible power. The kind that keeps the lights on. With every advance the Institute makes, our need for raw power increases. Many compromises and sacrifices have been made over the years to allow progress to continue.
In this world, I'm sure compromise is necessary.
Quite right. For far too long, we've been dependent on others. On our surroundings. That time is over. Phase 3 is simply the activation of a nuclear reactor that can provide enough power to the Institute now and forever. It will ensure not just our survival, but our prosperity.
Nuclear power? That's a disaster waiting to happen.
Not in our hands. I assure you this is the answer. This is the future.
It won't happen to me, said everyone.
The reactor is close to ready, but recent tests have determined we have a few tasks ahead of us. Thus, we come to Phase 3, and to how you will help.
Sir.
Yes, Dr. Ayo. Previously, we would rely on Kellogg for above-ground operations, yes? Well, he is gone. While I'm not overly fond of putting my own father in harm's way, he has proven more than capable of handling himself.
Yes, but...
This is not a matter for debate. Now, there is one more subject that requires discussion.
I don't know that this is the time.
Dr. Holdren, it is time. Please, as I'm sure several of you are already aware, I have been under Dr. Volkert's care for some time. I'm sorry, this is difficult for me. Our best efforts have failed. Every experimental treatment we could devise has been unsuccessful. I'm sorry to say I am dying.
What?
Please,
Can't be serious.
everyone, please, I am sorry. This is not how I wanted to tell you, but we're running out of time.
This can't be happening. I only just found you.
I've had the same thoughts more than a few times. But we cannot let this stop us. Our work must continue.
Oh, that's
we can
fucked
talk
up.
more later. Right now, the future of the Institute is at stake. The Institute cannot survive without leadership. The Directorate must continue to govern with the best interest of all in mind. To that end, I am naming my father as my successor.
Oh, boy.
Love that reaction. Dude's just like, oh, geez, here we go. This is drama.
Serious.
Really?
Seems a poor choice.
How can you possibly justify this? He isn't one of us. He isn't even a scientist.
Ignoring your borderline, insubordinate tone, I will simply say this. The Institute has enough scientists. What it needs is a leader. I believe my father has already proven himself more than capable in that regard. This will conclude this meeting. Thank you.
Humanity's future is taking root right here.
That's a really awkward thing to spit out right now, Clayton.
The Institute's a big place. It might take a while to learn where everything is.
I had no idea.
I know this is... well, it's a lot to take in at once.
Yeah, no
I'm
shit.
sorry, Father. I hope it wasn't too presumptuous of me to put you in charge without even asking first.
Yeah, that's insanely presumptuous.
What would it mean to be in charge?
Most divisions of the Institute are fairly autonomous, perfectly capable of functioning without intervention. Where those divisions interact, however, problems can arise. You'd lead the Directorate in setting policy, resolving disputes, and the like. There's no question that some of the Directorate, and the Institute at large, will need reassurances about your appointment. That's why I'd like you to take charge of this latest operation. Dr. Fillmore can fill you in on the details. There are hard decisions ahead, for all of us. But for you especially. I know that you'll do the right thing.
And more plot twists. Honestly, at this point, it gets... The roller coaster narrative gets to be a little much. We found your son, and he's dying. We found your son. He's the leader of the Institute. Okay, starting to get a hang of things with the Institute. He's dying. You'll be the next leader. Yeah, I got more questions, kiddo.
Son.
I hope you realize how important mass fusion is to our overall goal. I hope you realize how
come on.
important mass fusion is to our overall goal.
Alright, well, let's talk to Annie
I
then.
can't express how truly humbling it is to
Hi.
stand in your
In the
presence.
middle of parkour. Could you please? Alright. Hey, wait up.
Dr. Fillmore.
Busy day for you, isn't it?
No
Well,
shit.
it's about to get busier. You're going to lead this operation, I'm told.
What the hell is this operation about?
Hey, relax. We wouldn't send you off without the proper information. Recent events have upset our timetable. Getting the reactor online has become our number
Weird
one
lighting going on
priority.
here.
It needs to be running, well, yesterday. We're going to have to cut some corners. I'm not thrilled, but it means we'll need to rely on some pre-war tech. You're going to the mass fusion building to acquire a beryllium agitator for us.
What's a beryllium agitator?
The details would be lost on you. No offense. The point is, it'll allow us to boost the reactor's power and get it running sooner than planned. You just keep me safe. I'll worry about the agitator.
You're going? That complicates things.
Not really, no. I admit I'm not fond of going up top, but I promise to stay out of your way. This device we're after? It's very sensitive equipment, and it's pretty damn old. It's not that I don't trust you. It's just that I trust myself more. So, are you going to put up a stink, or can we get moving?
Sounds good. I'd appreciate the company.
Not as much as I'd appreciate coming back in one piece. I don't like going above ground unless there's no other option. But here we are, with our options dwindling quickly. Not to put more pressure on you, but we have to move quickly on this. Word is that the Brotherhood is nosing around the area.
Yeah, they
We
do
don't want
that.
them getting the agitator before we do. Head on up to the relay, and I'll meet you there.
Let's go talk to Virgil first. I forgot about that. Now that we've gotten his serum. That Deathclaw was back. Oh boy.
Virgil?
Well, I'm glad to see the relay didn't completely vaporize you.
It did, but I pulled myself together.
I suppose you did. Now, what about the serum? Did you find it?
Got it right here.
That's it. That's really it. All right. Let's see. Let's see. Retrovirus has matured nicely. Density gradient is high.
Dude, you've got a beaker and an Erlenmeyer flask and a fermenter. At least could have done it on the computers.
Recombinant counter-intron sequences look stable. Transcriptive exon strands have formed.
Has the reverse transcriptase survived the nucleotide synthesis?
That's actually a competent question.
Excellent question. Yes.
Oh, wow.
Yes, it has. Fascinating. Oh, did you mean that as a joke?
Well, no, but whatever.
It's time. There's only one way to test it.
Um.
All right. Here we go. And now, we wait.
How long will it take?
I don't know. Nothing like this has ever been tried before. I'm going to rest for a while. I'm back in a few days, maybe a week, and... well, I guess we'll see. In any event, you kept your end of our bargain. Thank you.
I'm gonna point out what an absolute nightmare it is to get here, Virgil. I hope you don't mind if I just... no, like, I suppose I could teleport in. Although, now there's a goddamn death cloud here, apparently.
I'm looking forward to working for you, future director.
Sorry, guys. I was in a bit of a situation. Who the fuck are you? What is occurring? Okay. Trouble in bioscience. Oberly needs there right away. Oh, alright. Whoa, frame rate. Oh yeah, wasn't Oberly? That was the guy who got ransacked.
For goodness sake, be reasonable. I know you can hear me, now open this door. What's the use?
What's going on?
Dr. Higgs and Dr. Loken have decided to protest your appointment as father's successor. They've taken control of the bioscience security systems and cut off our food supply.
Well, that's a problem.
Have they made any demands?
Not yet, but I expect they'll demand that you renounce all ties to the Institute.
Is there a way I can communicate with them?
As a matter of fact, there is. I can unlock the maintenance tunnel that leads to the bioscience observation room. From there, you should be able to communicate with Higgs and Loken. If you can't reason with them, you can use this holotape to access the command functions on the observation room terminal. That should give you some options. Just please, try to talk to them first. Use violence only as a last resort.
House divided, cannot stand.
Here we are. Just give me a moment. There, it's unlocked.
Aha! I thought I heard something. Made it past the guards, Impressive.
Doctor.
If you've come to change our minds, then you're wasting your time.
Can we talk about this?
Father chose not to talk to the Directorate before anointing you his successor. So how about I follow his fine example?
Father believes in me. The least you can do is give me a chance.
How could you hope to lead us when you hardly know anything about what we do? I'm sure you mean well, but
You're
you
ahead of
must
schedule.
see that it's an impossible task.
I'm under no illusion that this will be easy.
Your determination is admirable, if misguided. The truth is simply this. You have no idea what it means to be the director of the Institute.
Can't you at least give me a chance?
A chance? What do you think, Max?
Even the most fastidious researcher must sometimes take a leap of faith.
Who the fuck is this guy?
I say let's give it a try.
Very well, then. Open the door, and let's return to the fold.
Since, abort command override and resume normal functions.
Alright.
Scanning. Unknown identity. Clearance confirmed. Operating at full capacity.
I honestly thought Dr. Lee or Dr. Holdren would be appointed to succeed Father.
Well, apparently not. Apparently the rando from the wastes is going to be appointed as the military dictator, I guess, because obviously I'm not much of a technocratic leader.
You have a lot to learn if you're really going to be the next director of the Institute.
That's the plan. I just like it if everyone could eat at the same time, okay?
The rest see me as little more than a glorified repairman. But I'm as much a scientist
Bravo.
as any of them.
I admit I was fearing for the worst, but I can see that I underestimated you.
I'm starting to get used to that.
I apologize. I won't doubt you again. There is one further matter to discuss. Obviously, some kind of disciplinary action must be taken here.
I was gonna
The question
say.
of what form it takes is up to you.
Oh, okay. Option 4 there is they're gonna let everybody starve to death. They have to die. Probation.
Put them on probation. Limit their access to quarters and non-working areas.
That's more than fair. I'll see to it that everyone's notified. I'll take that holotape back. I also wanted to offer you something as a more personal expression of gratitude. I know that your work often takes you to the surface where supplies are scarce. I gathered these items together for you. I think you'll find them useful.
Okay. Relaying to mass fusion will make you a permanent enemy of the Brotherhood of Steel. Gotta do what you gotta do. Kinda stupid though, I didn't know that lately. Oh, you made it.
Allie.
Let's hope the Brotherhood hasn't beaten us to the agitator.
Blow the conduit! Now!
Power to the elevators. It's clever. I'll give them that.
Fuck that.
Shoot to kill.
Hope you can catch up, Allie. Because... All that and I die anyway.
Prize assault, man out.
I need some protection fire over here. Target located.
Wait.
Heads up, they went dark.
Over here, over here.
Of course I was out of ammo. Why wouldn't I be? Just quick save every few seconds. Seems like the way to go here.
Going down. Powering up. Protectron on duty. Protect and serve.
That's more like it. We're just gonna watch you die now. I think she just teleports in from here. God damn it. There you are.
Nice.
Okay.
Dr. Fillmore.
Looks pretty dangerous in there. You have any sort of radiation protection on you?
I do, actually.
Don't worry about me. I'm all set.
Okay, good. See? This is why I wore the suit. Look, they worked on the reactor here. They must have had some kind of protection. Poke around and I'm sure you'll find something.
I was being sarcastic.
Guess they weren't so good at mitigating radiation back in those days. Levels are
Now cycling airlock. Please wait. Initiating decontamination sequence. Decontamination complete. You may proceed.
The thing we're looking for, the agitator. It should be in a port at the top.
Star Wars ass looking shit. Alright.
Security alert in the reactor chamber. Emergency lockdown initiated. They'll be restored shortly.
I really hope he can't fit in here. We're just gonna quick save.
Perimeter movement detected. Possible stealth unit in the AO. Entering enhanced detection mode.
Decontamination complete.
Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit.
Please wait. Decontamination complete.
Hostile has gone dark. Combat zone is hot.
Shut down the damn robot. Fucking did it. Oh my god. I didn't even cheat. See? Go ahead and reload, dumbass.
Lockdown ended.
Oh yeah, we never stopped by, is it robotics? This is cool.
Have you seen J522 around? He didn't show up for duty today, and I can't seem to find him.
Did you check robotics? He was probably scheduled.
Sounds like those raiders at Libertalia were quite a handful.
Hmm. There we go. So assemble the skeleton. Assemble the muscular skeletal system. And organs, and organs.
Welcome to the Institute. Please step right this way.
Now, Alan, it could have been anything. It was probably just a glitch in the nervous system. The fine motor control software could use an update.
If it were just a limb twitching, perhaps. But her eyes were moving as well. Involuntary twitching and rapid eye movements while sleeping can only...
If you require maintenance, please file a report with the Facilities Division.
If you're about to launch into one of your impassioned speeches about artificial sentience and machines with souls, don't bother. I've heard enough of them by now. Hell, I can write them down from memory.
But we can't just ignore the question. If a synth can dream, why can't it have a soul?
Dude.
If a synth has a soul, then it is a living person by every standard we can measure. Of course it is far more comfortable than a so we can do what we want with it.
I wonder if FEV is part of the synth process. Because dipping it in a vat and watching it go is kind of part of the FEV process.
The work we do here, you know where to find the teleporter.
Now just a moment. I never said that. I'm simply trying to open everyone's eyes to new possibilities.
Well, it's an unwanted distraction. We're men of science.
Welcome to the Institute. Please, step right this way.
I think it's kind of cool. It's a bit more macabre than I remember, but it's neato. It's a bit much, honestly. Look how fast they're producing them. There's more synths than there are people? Okay, anywho.
When are you going to tell me about this mysterious Phase 3?
You know I can't talk about that.
Nice work bringing that rogue synth back.
Which one? At this point in my Fallout career, I think I've brought back at least 6.
If you encounter a hazardous chemical spill, please alert the Facilities Division immediately.
We don't usually welcome outsiders. I hope you can appreciate your good fortune.
Dr. Fillmore.
I think that was enough excitement for, well, ever. Thank you, really. Couldn't have managed it without you.
You didn't, but whatever. The plot says you survived, so you
I
did.
understand Father is anxious to get you involved in something else. You'd better not keep him waiting.
I apologize for any disruptions that my work might cause you.
Oh, you're so polite, slave machine. We have domestic robots. I want mine apologizing to me every 3 seconds, even if it's Canadian. Not having it. Pinned.
I wish you could have known Father as we have.
Oh, this one's kind of interesting.
Rogue synth at Libertalia was a real menace. Glad it's
You're
back
sticking to the regimen we agreed upon?
Yes, Doctor. I'm taking all my little pills. I see. And you've been getting extra rest?
Are there many more of these questions?
Interesting.
Yes.
Oh. Hey.
Hey. Once you've settled in, I'll want to do a physical and get a file going on you. No hurry, though.
After what I've been through, a checkup is probably a good idea.
I should think so. Who knows what you might have been exposed to up there? How about you take some time to get comfortable, learn the lay of the land and such. In the meantime, you come see me if you need to get patched up. We'll do that checkup when you're good and ready. Take care of yourself, so I don't have to.
You wanted to see me?
I understand mass fusion was a success, despite interference from the Brotherhood of Steel.
What did you hear?
Dr. Fillmore's report was quite thorough. The Brotherhood's intervention must be placed in a larger context, however, given their penchant for hoarding technology. Future conflict with them is guaranteed. We are, after all, keepers of the most advanced technology in the Commonwealth, if not beyond.
Probably beyond, dude.
Not go unnoticed that there were concerns within the Institute about your allegiances. I, of course, never doubted your commitment to our cause. But by directly confronting the Brotherhood, I think you've put some others at ease. I'm proud.
I wouldn't call it direct.
Regardless, the Brotherhood is an issue for the future, and we must focus on the present. And look at me, rambling on like the old man.
Oh god, that's right, my kid's an old man.
Time. You're needed elsewhere at once.
Whatever it is, I can take care of it.
I certainly hope so. While you were working with Dr. Fillmore, a small team was dispatched elsewhere in the Commonwealth. Dr. Thompson was tasked with inviting someone from the Commonwealth to join the Institute.
That sounds unusual. I thought you didn't let anyone in here.
It's coming from me, whom they just let waltz in here.
Usually you would be correct. This time, however, an exception was made. There was no indication that this would be a problem, but the arrival of the team was an unwelcome surprise to Mr. Wallace. Somewhere along the way, he must have realized we'd been monitoring him from a distance. He called in mercenaries to defend him. I'm sure there's nothing we can't handle. Ensure the safety of the team and Mr. Wallace, and see that they all arrive back here safely. I'll be waiting.
Oh, I've already discovered Grey Garden. That's convenient.
Dr. Thompson.
Oh.
Thank God you're here. I was starting to worry we might not make it out of this mess.
Let's focus on getting back.
I couldn't agree more. I know he's potentially important to Phase 3 and all, but I'm not sure it's worth putting ourselves in harm's way.
This does seem like lots of effort for just one man.
Look, if things were different, we might not be here. Not now, at least. But with the situation in the Commonwealth being what it is...
Hearing that a
they've
lot.
been keeping an eye on him for years. Not sure how they originally found him, but probably don't want to know. But once they realized how smart he was and what an asset he could be for Phase 3, they watched pretty closely. I think they even fed him scientific material from time to time to see how good he was, you know, testing him, to see if he was Institute material. Let's just get Wallace and get out of here.
No argument from me. Let's go.
Right. There's just, well, there's a slight problem with that. He doesn't want to go with us. I was thinking, maybe you could try and talk to him.
Any advice on how to talk to him?
Don't make him angry. Let him know we're not going to hurt him. In fact, his life would improve considerably.
Useless. Mr. Wallace, I'm here to talk to you.
You're another one of them, aren't you? Are you a robot?
Don't be ridiculous. Of course I'm not a robot.
That's exactly what a robot would say. I've heard all the stories. I know exactly what happens to people when the Institute shows up. Well, it's not happening to me.
Hey, just calm down, okay? I just want to talk to you.
Fine, fine. What do you want from me?
It's important, and it'll benefit you. Just trust me.
You can't just barge in here and insist that I'm not even sure what. Please, tell me something about what's going on.
The Institute has an engineering problem that your scientific expertise could help solve. In exchange for helping us out, you'd be granted access to the most advanced research facility imaginable. Whatever research you wanted to perform, anything, it's possible there. I promise. You'd be safe and secure in a way that's completely impossible anywhere else.
You'd be helping us create a better world.
That sounds good. Okay, fine.
Oh, that was easy.
I'll go.
I'm looking forward to working for you, future director. Okay. I think we've got this under control now. Thanks. I mean, thanks for the assist.
Hey, I'm here to help. You're welcome.
I really mean it. I owe you one. I'll see you back in the Institute.
There you are. I cannot express how pleased I am. Our new guest is familiarizing himself with his surroundings. Yet he's already pointed out several inefficiencies in our methods. With his help, Phase 3 will be ready in no time. And it's all thanks to you.
I'm proud to help the Institute. Here's hoping it all pays off.
At this point, there is no doubt. It will succeed, and very shortly. There is one more part for you to play, and I think you might enjoy it. It is time to announce our presence to the Commonwealth, to request that they do not interfere with our plans. You should be the one to do it.
That's a good idea. Hopefully we can prevent violence and save some lives.
Yes, that is one goal. And if you are to be the new director of the Institute, you should be the one to do it. We've prepared some remarks for you to record. Once you're finished, we'll broadcast them to the entire Commonwealth.
Use the microphone here and follow the script. It's quite simple. I'm sure you'll do fine, Father.
For years now, you have suspected that the Institute still exists. That we are among you. It is true. But it is not the whole truth. We're here. And we are here to help. Our superior technology represents the future of the Commonwealth. Today, we activate our nuclear reactor, ensuring that we will persevere long after the world above ground ceases to exist. Ensuring that mankind has a future. We have no desire to interfere in the unimportant details of your personal freedoms. We simply insist that you do not interfere with Institute operations. To do so would result in tragedy for all involved. Rest easy. Know that the future is in safe hands, and that mankind will thrive under our guidance.
Personally, I think that's a terrible speech. Very, we're above you and, our enlightened cult, and I guess that's what the fucking Institute is, so fair enough. Alright.
Son.
Well, that was interesting. Perhaps not what we originally intended, but it will certainly get your point across. Now it's time to make sure that everyone hears it. How would you feel about making a little trip to Diamond City?
I could use some fresh air.
A quaint phrase. Though I'm afraid the air there is anything but fresh. The radio station in Diamond City is listened to by many in the Commonwealth. If we'd like the people to hear what we have to say, it's the best way to reach them. Before we preempt their broadcasts, we need to ensure it reaches the maximum range possible. I've been assured that the necessary parts are on site. You'll just need to install them to boost the broadcasting power. Report back when you're done. We should be ready by then.
Guys should clean up down here.
Today is full of possibilities.
I guess I'm supposed to go up here.
Sean.
Enjoy your trip to the big city. It's done then? The transmitter has been modified.
Everything is in place. It's ready to go when we are.
Good. Once the reactor is online, we'll cut into their broadcast. I'll let you do the honors. This, my friends, is the moment we've all worked towards. After all your effort, the time has finally come to start our reactor. No longer will we be forced to compromise to survive. No more will we need worry about outpacing our resources. My father and I couldn't be more proud of what you have helped us accomplish, and we look forward to achieving even greater things in the future. The Institute is now truly mankind's best hope. Thank you. All of you.
All right.
It's almost hard to believe. After all those years of hard work, here we are. We've arrived.
Like hours after I arrived.
We've made possible.
Now that the reactor works, what's next for the Institute?
We'll get to that. There's more work to be done before the Institute's future is guaranteed. The Directorate has convened a meeting about how to proceed. I'm not going to attend. You should be there as Director.
Alright then. This is kind of like a blurred transition. Is Dr. Lee down here?
It's really exciting having you here. I can't wait to see what you can do.
We have decontamination. You all need to clean up down here. Alright, as Director, I'm gonna demand that we do some restoration down here. Because this shit is nasty. Walking.
All this advanced technology, and we still can't cure the common cold.
That's kind of a cute little comment.
Rushed work is sloppy at best, and deadly at worst.
Yes? So many projects. So...
Hi, Sean.
I heard you're gonna be in charge of the Institute someday. That sounds like a lot of work. Are you excited or scared?
This is... it's creepy.
I'm excited, I guess.
Yeah, I think I would be too.
I don't like that they call him Sean.
Because then you could just tell everyone what to do. Like you could make Dr. Watson tell me all the secrets he's hiding. Or you could tell Quentin that he has to be nice to me from now on. That'd be neat.
Tell me some more about Father.
Father? He doesn't come to visit very much these days. And even when he does, he usually just talks to the other doctors.
Sorry, Madison.
This is day 8 of Trial 6. The last week has been very productive, but exhausting. I think we'll need a break after this. Benet has done some really marvelous work with the personality mesh. It's almost too good. The responses map almost identically to expectations, some of the most lifelike I've seen. Of course, it's not really Sean. None of his memories are in there. That, even now, would be a step too far. It's starting to have an effect on the team, I think. I know I've been caught up in the moment once or twice. Just a second or two, forgetting that he's not a real boy. Still, I think we'll need to consider restricting him to the lab only for the moment. I'm well aware that others are put off by his presence. If I were slightly more arrogant, I might consider that a sign of success.
It's the third night in a row.
Say no more. He can come over and have dinner with us. I'm sure the girls will be thrilled.
I know there's some note
Just come by when you're finished.
to her work in Fallout 3.
Yeah.
Oh, I suppose Madison's at the Directorate meeting. Duh. One more.
The latest synth
May I be the
generation
first
is
to
just
welcome you, sir.
amazing.
We're looking
Those
forward to
guys in
working with you.
robotics are working miracles.
Comments? No? Alright.
I'm happy to be here, Dr. Fillmore. I hope I do the position justice.
I'm sure you will.
Right now, we're all here because it's finally time to stand up for ourselves.
Oh, okay there. Yeah, hold on, dude.
There's nothing dramatic about it. We're in a position to push back, to assert ourselves here. That's what we've talked about all along.
To bring you up to speed, obviously there are groups in the Commonwealth that stand in opposition to the Institute's goals. With the reactor now online, we have the ability to not only expand synth production, but to project power to a much greater degree.
I'm sure the reactor will improve everyone's life. It's a great accomplishment.
Yes, but it's not just that. The Directorate has agreed that steps must be taken to ensure our safety in the long run.
Let's not beat around the bush. The Directorate has agreed that the Brotherhood of Steel needs to be eliminated.
That's coming from Madison Lee, whom the Brotherhood of Steel saved in Fallout 3, if you remember. That's fucked up.
As the incoming director, we felt it important to inform you of the decision and get your thoughts on it. So, where do you stand?
If this has to happen, we keep the violence to a minimum. We're not out to destroy the Commonwealth.
Of course. It was never the intention to cause more harm than is necessary. As director, it's up to you and how we focus our efforts in achieving this goal. We'd like your input on what direction we should take. Do we increase synth production or focus on weapons development?
I've seen enough to know that weapons are the key to winning wars. Let's focus on weapons development.
As you wish. The advanced systems
Also, that helps me more.
folks will get to work immediately. Thank you very much for your time, sir. That's all we have for the moment. I believe Father wished to speak with you once our meeting concluded.
At last, we have power adequate to our needs.
Dr. Lee. I'd like a progress report on your division, if you don't mind.
Yes, well. With the reactor running, we've moved back to our regular projects. Dr. Watson is, I believe, working on power consumption in our laser weapons. Dr. Ormond is... well, I'm not quite ready to divulge that yet. She has several, let's say, ambitious proposals.
Dr. Lee. Tell me about the people in your division.
I'm not sure what there is to say. Dr. Watson is the specialist projects... Dr. Ormond is one of the youngest scientists.
Dr. Lee. I'm good for now. Thanks.
All right.
Man.
If you require maintenance, please file a report with the Facilities Division.
Hold up. Where is... Why is showing Father is behind some sort of barrier? Okay, we'll get a walking. Actually, let's do it this way. I bet he's just come back from the reactor. Good call.
Ah, there you are. You've met with the director. I assume they made their intentions known? It was difficult for them to reach the decision to engage in open hostility. What about you? Do you agree with their decision?
There's no good answer. Taking action puts us at risk, but inaction could be deadly.
And yet, as a leader, you must make those hard choices.
You know, Father, it's no secret that you worked with the railroad in order to first reach the Institute.
The depth of your involvement with them has been called into question repeatedly. I'm sure you can guess by whom.
Dr. Ayo.
The question is, where do you stand with them now? Do you count them amongst your allies?
Does it matter? What are you getting at?
I think it's obvious. For the Institute's position in the Commonwealth to be secure, the railroad must be eliminated. Completely. As our primary above-ground operative and someone who has had previous contact with the railroad, you are in the best position to carry this out. So what I'm getting at, simply, is this. Are you willing to destroy them?
Is this really necessary?
I'm afraid it is. I take no pleasure in it. But it must be done, for the sake of everyone in the Institute. And it must be done now. Are you willing?
There has to be another solution here. Something less violent.
I'm afraid the time for hesitation has passed. We must act decisively, and we must act now. Will you do it?
I won't do that to them.
Even knowing that they would kill all of us, you included, to get what they want. I'm sorry, but consider this an order. It must be done. I'll expect a report when they've been eliminated.
Alright. I was worried you'd get banished if you say no.
Remember, health and
Hey now.
happiness go hand in hand.
Whoa. Okay. Awkward. Alright. Oh boy. Well, let's stock up.
Hey, it's Charmer. Charmer's back.
Drummer, you're gonna want to go. Let's talk to her first.
You really walk the Freedom Trail? By yourself?
Desdemona.
Something on your mind? You don't look so good.
The Institute has ordered me to kill you. All of you.
I guess they consider us a real threat after all. I suppose we should be flattered. So really, the question is, what are you going to do about it?
You're alive, so what do you think?
I think you didn't answer the question. Things have progressed faster than we expected. You need to stall them. Buy time any way you can. And step up your operation with Patriot. That's all we can do. Good luck.
Pam wants you. She explained why, but I couldn't figure it out.
Sorry. Kids on the line.
Sam!
What just happened?
Really? Do you have any synth grenades? Like that door even exists anymore. Oh. Eliminate all of them. I thought it was just Dez. Okay.
Let's do this.
No. Give up, Tinker. No, you can't give up. That's not how this works.
Ouch! I've been hit! Ouch! I've been hit!
I just feel like Tinker Tom deserves better. Although he's getting hit with an...
Got to breathe.
They're getting shot with an alien rifle, I guess.
Don't do anything stupid.
Ah! I'm hit! It's only a matter of time.
That's hard. No. Where's the railway rifle? Oh no. I have to kill Deacon too? Oh god. Seriously, who has a railway rifle? She's supposed to. Let's at least give him a burial of sorts, eh? Alright, I tried. What was on his terminal? Center Earth black hole, Nuka-Cola strawberry, 90% scent infiltration. Aliens are real. That they are, Tinker. That they are. Where's Lori? Nope. I'm mad! Dez is supposed to have the railway rifle. Alright. The turrets are gonna kill him right away. I always hate doing that part. They're such good characters, all of them. Except Carrington, he's kind of lame. Deacon. Can I shoot his weapon out? No. Just run, Deacon. Just run. Alright, no, there's no need to go medieval on him. Have any ammo for this yet? I want to see if the turret will get him. Just go, Deacon. It's my bare hands. That turned out more brutal than I wanted it to be. It's got a big condo down here.
Sean.
And so, the work is done. I am sorry. I know it was likely difficult for you.
It was tough. Yeah.
I assure you that there was no other way. Their fanaticism wouldn't have allowed it. There
Whatever.
is obviously one final threat the Institute faces.
What is it? What's this?
The Brotherhood, obviously.
Perhaps it's not that obvious after all. The Brotherhood of Steel covets technology, and has made it clear that we cannot peacefully coexist. They will eventually come for us, and attempt to take what we've spent so long creating. We need to destroy them before they can destroy us.
I don't know if that's a good idea. They're well fortified. Attacking them would be risky.
It's necessary. That's all that matters. But the problem with the Brotherhood of Steel goes beyond the edges of the Commonwealth. It's not enough to destroy them here.
There are more of them out there in the world, Father. And they too will come for us.
Yep.
We can defeat them now, we can defeat them again.
I still have blood splattered on me.
Yes. But it would be smarter to put an end to it now. We will show them that if they interfere with us, the very technology they value so highly will be turned against them. We will teach them that we can appear at a moment's notice, wherever we please, and they cannot ever stop us. They will know better than to ever interfere with us again.
You seem pretty convinced this will work.
The Institute is nothing if not thorough. Dr. Lee should be expecting you in her lab. She can fill you in on the details. Time is of the essence.
Alright. Here we go. Now for the finale. So let's go talk to Dr. Lee about destroying the Brotherhood, who saved her life.
Gift, not just a father.
Don't interrupt me, Synth. Alright. Maybe I run this one. Oh, that's Synth retention. Here we are. It's fucked up, Doctor. I will point out that the NCR has defeated the Brotherhood, so they're not invincible. It's probably hard to squash them forever, but...
Dr. Lee.
What can I do for you?
Sean says it's time.
Ah, that. Well, let's get to it. Dr. Orman, over here, please. It's time.
What now? I'm still working over the code that the robotics sent over. The algorithm is a mess. It's not even close to peak efficiency.
It would seem we've run out of time. Let's go. We're going to cover the basics of the operation as it stands now. Dr. Orman has done most of the prep work, so I'll let her explain.
Okay, thanks. Is this really exciting, or is it just me? So, you know that the Brotherhood's main operation is at the airport, right?
Yep.
I'm aware of that, yes.
Okay, good. If they were a little less intelligent, we wouldn't even be talking about this. We'd have just swarmed them with synths. But they're not idiots. They've managed to generate an EM field that's messing with our ability to relay in.
Sounds like a ground assault will be necessary then.
Maybe, but not just that. They'll be somewhat prepared for it. So the immediate area around their encampment is a no-go. They don't, however, have the entire airport covered. We can relay you in to a point at the edge of the airport, and then you can get in and take down the generators.
We'll have the element of surprise, if nothing else.
Exactly. You'll have surprise on your side. Should give you some time before they can organize a real defense. For every generator you take down, it means we can start relaying in synths, giving you even more of an advantage. And, oh, I almost forgot. Take these.
Oh, thanks. Grenades. Sure, I can always use grenades.
No, they're not grenades. This thing, and I haven't come up with a good name for it yet, it basically deploys a beacon marker. Wherever they land, we can lock onto them and relay synths directly to that position. If there's a hotspot, you can drop synths right on it. We've only got a few of these, so put them to good use. Don't go tossing them into the bay.
Okay, that's pretty good.
I'm already familiar with these, but okay.
I mean, thanks. I thought it was neat. But still, it's just to help. Your real job will be to reach Liberty Prime. You know
Ooh.
what to do with that, right?
It's the Brotherhood's giant robot.
How the hell do I know that?
Right. They think it's their ultimate weapon. We're going to show them it's ours. We've taken everything we know, made a few modifications based on what we think they've done with it in the past 10 years. And this part was my idea. Uploaded the whole thing into a modified synth, capable of delivering the virus directly into Liberty Prime. The little guy is going to be exposed and vulnerable, so you'll have to keep an eye on him. Make sure he doesn't get shot, you know?
With Liberty Prime on our side, that'll give us a hell of an advantage.
He's not going to go stomping around, and he won't be taking orders. But he will have his weapons and targeting systems overridden. And he'll absolutely recognize their airship as the primary communist target in the Commonwealth. So your end goal is ultimately pretty simple. Get to the robot, then hold the position while the synth does his thing. Oh, and don't worry. We'll pull you out of there before everything explodes.
If you have any questions, now's the time to ask. Otherwise, they'll be waiting for you in the relay room.
Have we got a plan B?
We don't need a plan B. This will work. Anything else?
What happens to Liberty Prime after this?
They'll be destroyed along with the rest of the Brotherhood.
What have I got for backup?
Once the generators are down, we'll be able to throw everything we've got at them. And I do mean everything.
No questions. Let's do this.
Very well. Good luck to you.
Dr. Lee might not show it, but I can tell she's excited about having the reactor online.
So, I'm just really confused by Dr. Lee. Has such an easy time. Am I going the wrong way? The numbers. We good? Matt, because Dr. Lee's having an awfully easy time destroying the Brotherhood. I really don't get it. What's your song? I'm gonna have to like. I'm gonna look up the Fallout wiki and see if there is any reason given. Alright, so we'll make a save point now. If I get really fucked up here, I'm gonna grab my power armor. Oh, shit. Okay, go time.
Engaging target.
Whoever you are, I know you are out there.
Institute, you must be destroyed.
There's a courser. Alright, let's quick save now that we got one of the generators down.
No persons detected. Sensor anomaly detected. Losses multiplying. Combat initiated. Relay complete. Virus proceeding to target.
Kitty. When I finish this, I will pet you all over your face. I am busy. Dr. Ingram, she's important. I'd like to point out that this is Dance's special rifle. So this is... Oops.
Initiating transfer. Please defend this position.
Damn. He just got shat on.
Statistically speaking,
Initializing. Damn it.
Leave no survivors.
overriding encryption. Your termination is inevitable.
Hostile software detected. Communist subversion likely.
A level? Neato. Can't imagine what level I'll need right now, but... something that helps me die less. If nothing else, you can gain 10% damage resistance. Well, that's kind of nice, I guess.
Accessing central processor.
Oops. God damn it.
Damn it! I'm hit!
Proceeding to target. Resuming transfer.
Least I can do is screen the guy.
Contact detected. Possibly.
Oh shit, it's Elder Maxton. Oh shit.
Recalibrating.
Holy shit. Okay, I can't move. You guys really didn't think I want my power armor for this fucking mission, would you? So yeah, they designed this. Okay, so back to my safe spot. Damn it, cat. I can't see. Okay, have I picked up anybody else's useful grenades? Because, no? Alright. Oh my god. No, you get it. Alien rifle, alien rifle. Cat, we talked about this. Fuck. Oh, there goes Maxton. Oh, it's a special vertibird. Elder Maxton's dead, dude.
Finalizing upload in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Operation complete. Shutting down.
Updated tactical assessment. Red Chinese presence detected.
Victory.
Aerial incursion by communist forces cannot succeed. Initiating directive 7395. Destroy all communists.
Time to go, sir. We're relaying to a safe location.
Well, let's fucking go then. Whew, that was a little easier than I thought. Didn't die with power armor. I did die before I had the power armor. Damn, that alien pistol is such a lifesaver. Holy shit. Hindenburg. And we win.
Hey there.
Unit X688 speaks highly of your combat skills.
So I wonder if those synths actually did have better weapons, since I did order an increase in weapons development funding. There he is.
Hello, Sean.
There you are. I've already heard the news. But of course you wouldn't be here if it weren't a success.
That's not necessarily true.
I'm glad it worked, but I'm glad you're safe.
Are you comfortable?
It's good of you to ask. I'm fine. Don't worry about me. Just take care of the Institute. Take care of its people. They're good people. You know that. Allie has always been loyal to the Institute. And to me. You can rely on her for help. Once I'm gone, it's all up to you.
I'll do my best.
I know you will. Don't worry about me. You need to look ahead. Focus on the future. Our time together has been strange, hasn't it? I spent years wondering what you were like. Thinking about all we missed out on. I want you to know that I'm grateful for the time we've had.
I wish we had more time.
The time has been short, yes. But it's better than no time at all.
Well, yeah.
Father, you've helped a boy achieve his dreams. I think I'd like to sleep now.
Oh shit.
I've lost Sean. All over again. I close my eyes. I see my life before all of this. Before the bombs. Everything can change in an instant. And the future you plan for yourself shifts, whether or not you're ready. At some point, it happens to all of us. This wasn't the world I wanted, but it was the one I found myself in. The Commonwealth. My home. Ripped apart and put back together. I hoped I could find my family, cheat time, make us whole again. The way we were. But now I know. I know I can't go back. I know the world has changed. That the road ahead will be hard.
This time, I'm ready. Because I know war. War never changes.
No specialized outro? Oh, fuck, man. New Vegas is so much better. That's disappointing. I almost teared up. Almost. Oh look, there's the globe I dropped. And there goes Sean. Well, let's see. The wait continues. AO can only confirm sightings outside Vault 111, and again in Diamond City sometime later. What that means, I'm not sure. Will we actually meet? Is this all for nothing? No, not nothing. I will have learned valuable things about myself, my past, either way. I cannot afford to let emotion get in the way. I must simply observe and record. I'm told Kellogg has gone offline. Strangely, I find myself thinking of Dr. Walker. He had such high hopes for Kellogg, such faith in the implants and what they could mean. I still regret eliminating that project, but know where it would have led us. Walker was never shy about his goals. Too many others were starting to listen. In the end, I believe it was justified. The Institute is about preserving humanity, not some bizarre amalgamation of biology and technology. Oh, Director Zimmer's still offline. So, yeah. Zimmer's gone. Same shit. Alright. 10 to 30, and the noise level around here is starting to increase. So, I might do one more episode doing at least a chunk of Far Harbor, because God, Far Harbor is so fun. But I've got an assload of editing to do in 3 days. 2 days, really? Yeah. So, I'll see you then.